Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the digital classroom with Holy Heart Schools. Today, we are going to continue with our chapter Hydrosphere. In today's video, we are going to study about the currents of Pacific Ocean. While going through this topic, we will be learning some new words like number 1, ocean currents. The general movement of oceanic water in a definite direction is called ocean current. Number 2, warm currents. Currents which flow from low latitudes in the tropical zone towards the high latitude in the temperate and subpolar zones. Number 3, cold currents. Currents which flow from high latitude towards the low latitudes. Number 4, drift. The forward movement of the surface water of the oceans under the influence of prevailing winds is called a drift. For example, the North Atlantic drift. Number 5, currents. Currents are referred to as the movement of oceanic water in a definite direction with a velocity ranging between 3 km to 8 km per hour. Now next we have prevailing winds. The winds which constantly blow in the same direction throughout the air are called prevailing winds or permanent winds. Now next we have westerlies, prevailing winds blowing in the temperate regions from west to east. And at last we have Coriolis effect, the apparent force that rises because of the earth's spin around its axis and causes deflection of air and ocean currents. So now students, please open up your chapter number 11, page 84. But before we start with the today's topic, let's have a brief about the topic. From the point of view of the study of ocean currents, the Pacific Ocean is divided into the North Pacific and the South Pacific. So let's start with the currents of North Pacific Ocean. The first one is the North Equatorial Current. As we have already discussed in our earlier video that to the north and south of the equator, there are two westward flowing currents, the North Equatorial Current and the South Equatorial Current. These currents derive their energy mainly from the trade winds that blow from northeast and southeast in the northern and southern hemisphere respectively. So the North Equatorial Current of the Pacific Ocean flows across the ocean from east to west, and starting from the west coast of the Central America, it reaches Philippine Islands in the western Pacific Ocean. So now let's read. Currents of Pacific Ocean. The North Equatorial Current is a warm current which originates off the western coast of Mexico and flows in the westerly direction. As it is rising from the equator, so it is a warm current and it flows in a westerly direction. This is because of the deflection created by the rotation of the earth, that is the Coriolis effect acting on it. Now next we have Kuroshio current. The Kuroshio current is a strong western boundary current in the eastern North Pacific Ocean. It begins off the coast of Taiwan and flows northeastward past Japan. Here it merges with the easterly drift of the Pacific current. The Kuroshio current is an important warm current which developed partially due to Coriolis effect and partially by the obstruction by Philippines in the flow of North Equatorial Current. Now here Coriolis effect means an apparent force caused by the earth's spin around its axis which causes a deflection of winds and ocean currents. The average speed is about 30 km per day and the average surface temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius. This current keeps the eastern coast of Japan warm even in the coldest months of January when it is snowing heavily in Honshu and Hokkaido. This is same as North Atlantic drift of the Atlantic Ocean. Around 35 degrees north, the Kuroshio current comes under the impact of westerlies. Westerlies are the prevailing winds blowing in a temperate region and flows in the northeast direction to reach the western coast of North America. Further northwards, it is known as Aleutian current. Next one is the Oyoshio current. The Oyoshio current is a cold subarctic ocean current that flows south and circulates counterclockwise in the western North Pacific Ocean. It collides with the Kuroshio Current of the eastern shore of Japan to form the North Pacific Ocean Current. The water of the North Kuroshio Current originates in the Arctic Ocean and flows southward via Bering Sea. The current has an important impact on the climate of Russian Far East, especially in the Kamchatka Peninsula. The water of Kuroshio Current forms probably the richest fishing ground in the world owing to the extremely high nutrient content of the cold water and very high tides in some areas, which further enhances the availability of nutrients. So now let's come back to our reading. The Kuroshio Current or the Kurili Current. It is a cold current which originates from the Bering Strait. Strait means a narrow stretch of water body that joins two water body and separate two land masses and moves southward along the coast of Kamchatka Peninsula. Peninsula means a land surrounded by water on three sides, and this peninsula is located in the north of Russia to touch the islands of Kuril. It carries with it the cold water and icebergs. Icebergs means the floating mass of ice from the Arctic Ocean to the coast of eastern Russia and Japan. Near 50° north latitude, it bifurcates. Bifurcates means divided into two branches. One of them merges with the Kuroshio Current and creates a dense fog which is hazardous for the navigation, means dangerous for the movement of ships, but ideal means suitable for the abundant growth of plankton. Thus, the northeastern coast of Japan is an important fishing ground in the world. This is same as Newfoundland in Atlantic Ocean. The second branch moves up to the Japanese coast. The Kuroshio Current is comparable to the Labrador Current of the North Atlantic Ocean. The next one is the California Current. The California Current is an eastern boundary current, so named because it lies on the eastern side of the major ocean basin, that is Pacific Ocean. The California Current keeps the temperature mild along the coast of USA during the summer months. So now let's read. The California Current is a cold current which flows southward along the Pacific coast of USA and is comparable to the Canary Current of the Atlantic Ocean in most of its characteristics. Because they both are cold currents and they both makes the temperature of nearby areas mild. Now let's start with the currents of South Pacific Ocean. So first one is the South Equatorial Current. The South Equatorial Current flows westward in the South Pacific Ocean. It is a warm current which flows almost parallel to the equator from the coast of Central America in the east towards the east coast of Australia. Here it is known as the East Australian Current. It is a warm current that flows from north to south along the eastern coast of Australia. So now let's read. The South Equatorial Current. It is a warm current which originates, means start, due to the influence of southeast trade winds. Trade winds are the permanent winds blowing in the tropical regions and flow from east to west. Next we have the East Australian Current. It is a warm current which is the southern branch of the South Equatorial Current and which flows from north to south along the eastern coast of Australia. Now next we have West Wind Drift. It is a strong cold water current driven by westerlies between 40° south latitude and 50° south latitude. It flows from west to east between Tasmania and South American coast. So now let's read. The West Wind Drift is a strong cold current which flows from west to east between Tasmania and the South American coast. Now next we have Peruvian Current. It is a cold water current and also known as Humboldt Current which flows along the western coast of South America. It flows from south to north along the coast of Peru and is caused by the northward deflection of west wind drift. This current has cooling influence on the climate of Chile, Peru and Ecuador. It is largely responsible for the aridity of vast Atacama Desert. The Peruvian current joins South Equatorial Current and completes the cycle of currents in the South Pacific Ocean. So now let's read. The Peru current is a cold current also known as Humboldt current which flows along the western coast of South America. It flows from south to north along the coast of Peru. So students, with this we are ending up with the topic of the day today. Please revise the topic and do the related question answers. Thank you.